Good day, everyone. My name is Wendy Kudu, and today we'll be discussing the fourth industrial revolution and what it means to us as teachers in the 21st century. First, need to understand what is 4RR. According to my understanding, over the coming years, we're going to start seeing drastic changes in the way education reacts to changes in technology that we see ourselves using on a day-to-day basis. For example, technology has the potential to redefine the way we do things, how we do things, and why we do things. Yes, it is an exciting time, yet a scary time, but we need to embrace the education community with open arms. In a world that is constantly evolving with new technology, systems, processes, and tools, education has remained stagnant. While I disagree with the statements about robots taking over our classrooms in the coming years, I do agree that there will be significant changes. During my 2 weeks of work integrated learning, I interviewed a few teachers with regards to 4RRs and their implications. A few of the teachers have a positive outlook on 4RR and their implications. For example, WhatsApp. The teachers have created groups in accordance to their grades in order to communicate with the parents of the learners. Some of the teachers initially didn't agree with the WhatsApp communication, but in essence it made it easier for them to communicate with the parents. The school has also introduced an online communicator where newsletters can be read and additional information about school events and sports are communicated. Other teachers have learned how to use the interactive smartboard, which they use for reading, writing, as well as mathematics. Some of the much older teachers said it was very difficult to use the smartboard in the beginning, but with practice they were able to conquer it. The learners as well as the teachers are exposed to a computer center where they are able to complete their projects and do additional research. Each class is given an opportunity once a week to come and use the computers. There are over 60 computers in which the learners are able to use. Most of the teachers spoke about technology, not taking into consideration that technology is only the driving force to 4RR. Teachers need to be aware that 4RR is not just about technology. It is how we adapt to technology and how we can use technology in a creative sense. Many of the much older teachers are not clued up with what 4RR is. They concluded that 4RR is meant for the younger generation and teachers. 4RR is not about being tech-savvy or technologically inclined. It is about being creative in the 21st century. Another theme that I picked up was effort. Many teachers say it requires effort in order to create such lessons. In my opinion, the more effort you put in, the more engaging the class will be. Most of the teachers spoke about the fear of change and how this change may impact the education system. In my opinion, change is very important. The reason for this is because children need to learn how to adapt to certain situations. With this being said, I have observed that teachers have embraced the change with positivity. As I mentioned above, it is critical for teachers to be willing to learn and to change as technology evolves and enters the education arena. Another important question is, what knowledge should upcoming teachers like myself have? In my opinion, it is important for teachers to outline the need for a holistic approach in the fourth industrial revolution. What skills should young teachers possess? The skills which young teachers should possess in the 21st century are critical thinking, collaboration, communication, as well as creativity. Another important question is, what values and ethics should inform our teacher practices? In my opinion, teachers should demonstrate integrity. By this, I mean by maintaining appropriate professional relationships among staff members as well as the learners. Teachers should also demonstrate dignity. By this, I mean treating students with equality as well as treating students with diversity and respecting the uniqueness of family backgrounds. Teachers should demonstrate responsibility. By this I mean engaging in ongoing professional development and improving teaching and learning strategies. Teachers should demonstrate respect. By this I mean acknowledging that relationships with students and their families must be based on mutual respect, trust, and when necessary, confidentiality. And lastly, teachers should demonstrate care, committing to students' well-being and learning through the practice of positive influence, professional judgment, and empathy in practice. What do you think are implications of 4R in school leadership, for example, principals, HODs, etc.? Our educators have responsibility to prepare students, providing them not only with knowledge and understanding of the technologies, but also the skills to make the right career decisions and thrive at work. Through education, students are getting various types of information. It enables teachers and students to communicate with one another through an educational platform or communication platform such as WhatsApp, emails, etc. 4R also enables teachers, HODs, as well as principals to converse further on the implications of 4R on other platforms. And lastly, one of the previous teachers from where I did my Will Integrated Learning was appointed to partake in research with regards to her knowledge with 4R. It was not just about the technological content, but her creativity and deliverance to the education system. She was invited to an event hosted by the Department of Basic Education, where she was presented with an award of Best Foundation-Based Teacher in the Ekurhuleni South District. In essence, you best believe what you put in is what you'll get out. Thank you for joining me today. See you next time.